Hi guys, I'm Lily. Welcome to Insightful Guidance Readings, where today I am going to do the readings for the element of water, which are my Cancers, Scorpios, and I'm missing one. How could I be forgetting? Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, the elements of water. So, what do we have for the element of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? The element of water. One more shuffle. And I hope everyone's doing well. Let's do this. You are good enough. Believe in the impossible and work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So, it looks like the energy for the water signs are all about doing something outside the box. It feels like there's a little bit of stagnation energy with the Cancers, so it must be Cancers that is coming up foremost. Is I feel like the Cancers have been in a stagnant energy for a minute, like trying to get through some thick waters to say the least. And they've been having to be tested again in the next steps of their lives, because I feel like the next transition or big moves for water signs are, like I said, something that's outside the box that they haven't done before. So they've been a little bit stagnant in jumping to the next part of their lives, I think. It feels like the water signs have been trying to strategize through work on how to move through the next chapter. And then knowing something I keep getting, like, you've guys gotten enough lessons, or not that you've gotten enough lessons, but whatever it is that you've been dealing with in the past, you feel like already you know the work, you're skilled enough, you know enough, you're wise enough, you've had enough hands-on experience to do the next thing. So what is the next thing? And I think that you're recreating the next wheel. I feel like, I don't know, with water signs, I get strongly that the next chapter has very little to do with the past. Like, you want to step into uncharted waters. So, oh, look at that, Ace of Swords. Yeah, so this now resonates a lot with the moon cards, which Ace of Swords to me is all about starting new with communicating differently, or in a way that is from so much experience, wisdom, and stress. It feels like you guys learned so much in the last, I want to say, 9 months through stressful, really difficult challenges. And because of that, you're now out of this part like clean slate and saying, I've been through so much shit, I don't even want to go there. I want to do something completely different. I want to take whatever it is that I've experienced and apply it to something else in my life. So this is coming up strongly for me as work. It doesn't feel too much like, whoa, personal relationships. You guys could be dealing with, or had been dealing with, a earth element that hasn't worked well with the water element. It's been some sort of a burdensome time working together. I think that's been part of the lesson for the water signs, is that they've been dealing with something about the earth elements and the water elements kind of have had difficulties working together. They've taught each other major lessons that have impacted their lives on a long-term level. These are big-time lessons. Whatever the water and element signs are going through, whatever they recently went through feels like a really big lesson. Yep. Starting over. I must have the whole deck upside down. Some secrets came out, some information came out, some wisdom came out that started a whole new chapter, and here we go. It's like the Hangman. After a loss, now it's all about starting over. The tables have turned. Something that happened with the water element has been so impactful that it feels like the lesson, whatever you guys have been through in the last, I want to say 9 months to a year, has been a huge lesson, a closing out that now you can start a new chapter of your life, or even a new book. And so far from this past experience, if you accomplished something, there was a big win or a big close, and now this whole read just feels to me that you guys are starting out with a brand new start. I feel like there was a new home, a new purchase of a home, a closing of some sort of deal so that a vacation can be taken. I feel like travel is coming up in the next couple months. So July is Cancer season, and it feels like Cancer's coming up strong in this reading for me, that whatever you've been through in the last 9 months, it's now your relief. You've come to some sort of like, a time to exhale. I feel like a vacation's coming up, a short, maybe even a week away, to kind of decompress from what you have experienced and been through. There was a fear of a loss, and it didn't happen. It was very stressful. It was extremely burdensome. It was a lot of, I don't know, I feel like hidden information that came to the surface that really took this ending and finalized it with a really a great closure is what I'm getting from this read for my water signs. Like, a lot of lessons have been learned in the sense that it felt so deep that not only will it not be repeated again, but you've taught other people the lesson as well. Like, their lives are the earth element in reverse, the pentacles working in reverse, the 10 of wands, all show me that everyone dealing with the water signs have had a huge lesson as well. This is a general reading of the collective water element. So it's not going to resonate with everyone, obviously, but what really rings really strong in this reading is a chapter's over that has been really difficult for my water signs, and a new beginning is starting. But it's not just a new beginning, like, okay, it's drastic. It really affects the next trajectory of your life. It's not like, oh, this happened this week, it's cool, and I'm gonna move on. No, this feels pretty big. It feels, whatever that is done is impactful to you, your life, your future, and the people that were involved. And it feels like the people that were involved were a little on the shady side, and a lot of information was withheld or fucked with, so that there was a lot of delays and a lot of frustrations and a lot of crazy. Is there anything I need to know about the water signs? Maybe because this feels a lot like it's work related. Anything for love for my water signs? Anything for love? It feels like a lot of water signs too were involved with partners that they could have been working with. I just got. And then that also, if it ended, could be a big like We'll never do that again. We'll never fall in love or have a relationship with the person that I work with. Anything else for my water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, and my Pisces. Show me clearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, new beginning, new love from after the loss and walking away. New money, new love. Very nice, guys. Somebody here is building a new home, a new foundation. There is new strength, new clarity, new ways of looking at love. There's a new start here after a loss. There's new money. I love that there's all these aces on the deck, on the floor here. I love it. Aces are great opportunities for new beginnings, great opportunities for new experiences, which is what I'm feeling that's pretty predominant in this reading, that my water signs want to experience something they've never experienced before after a few months of really burdensome and challenging, like and it wasn't, there could have been some mild like depression here, or just really withdrawn, keeping a lot of things, like working in silence here, but it didn't last very long. It was just necessary in order for the clarity to finish wrapping this cycle up and looking out to a new very new passionate beginning. I feel like, again, after a loss, you guys are like, I'm out of here, everybody get lost, go to hell. I feel like there's a big disconnect, and it feels good, and the strength is there's a recharge here. The battery has been plugged up, and there's a determination to bring balance in. Wow, that's too many for me, but it just keeps saying the same thing to me. After a loss, after a struggle, after hidden truths made you feel like, shit, when is this gonna end? Is anyone ever gonna see my truth? Is everyone ever going to understand my intentions are authentic or truthful? Or, there was a struggle here that seems to be over, which is great. And then there's a lot of new, fresh beginnings. And I feel like I also get the confidence of wanting to start a new relationship now that the slate is clear. I think part of the new beginning in the wheel is beginning a new love, walking away with lessons learned from loss and starting with the confidence, because there's new money involved, there's new opportunities involved, and then there's a big sense of healing that's happened in order for, especially my feminine energies of this water element. There's something about my feminine energies, especially I just got a feminine Pisces that is really in her sensual soul right now, that through her hardship has given her the confidence to begin anew in a way that she's strong in her seat. There's almost like a fiery Leo combo in here, but also soft and graceful and sensual and like ready to love, and I got that there's a union here coming in with water. That's a new beginning. That's somebody where this feminine, I think Piscean, can feel comfortable in her skin, being sexy and not being judged. I get that really strongly. Like, she meets her equal when it comes to being sensual and sexy and graceful and soft and really feminine. And whoever she's expressing that to or with is allowing her to spread her wings and not judge, and just watching from a really beautiful space. And it feels really nice. It feels like there's a solid foundation in the future of my water signs. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading for my water signs. I'm just going to leave you really quickly with the last card from my goddess guidance. Let's see what feminine and or masculine, doesn't have to be a specific energy, could be either or. Us women or feminines carry masculine energy and vice versa, so it's not gender specific, it's just an energy. And I'm going to leave you guys with a goddess guidance oracle, and that is going to be Rihanna, sorceress. She's a magical person who can manifest clear intentions into reality. So again, this is kind of like the feminine Piscean energy that I was picking up on. She's kind of like dreamy, and you could kind of just slip into her world and fall into whatever it is. This woman, I feel like it's a very strong feminine energy. It's just like where she goes, everyone follows. She's just kind of like flowing around, and everyone's just like, who is that? This is the energy that I'm getting. And so it's this feminine energy that's just like wherever she goes, there's this like magical things that happen to her that follow behind her. So embrace that energy, continue. Whoever my feminine water energies are that are really embodying this, I congratulate you, because you know, people have a lot of shit with them, and they're not always in their divine feminine in a beautiful, graceful light. And I honor that, and I wish I could see more of that with women and feminine energy. So if you guys want a personal reading, go into the description box below, and you can email me or visit my website, and we can do some either Zoom readings or phone readings, and I can do more of a personalized what's going on with the energies around you, with you, that could help with the next phase of your life, because you water signs are definitely on a new beginning here. And I get like very clearly it's a fearless type of new start. Whatever happened that took so long to clear up made you strong while you were weak for quite some time, or confused, or your energy wasn't as high. I think now you guys have been recharged through some sort of winning. Anyway, congratulations if this is your story. And also, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys for the next video, which is for my air signs. And peace out. Bye.